Evening all. Just a quick one. We're going to show you the procedure as best I can at Sivep, the customs in Calais. So I'm not sure exactly what I'll be able to film or how much I'll be able to film and show you, but I'll do my best. And this is obviously, once again, a bit of a disclaimer, this is just how we do it for the goods that we carry, which I've currently got a fridge trailer on full of meat. So we're off the train and we've got an orange customs status on the train telling us that we need to go into Sivep. So you come down off the train, as I say, through this chicane bit, and then you follow the orange line, which you'll have seen in some of the other videos, that takes you directly into the Sivep compound.
At the roundabout,
and then I'll show you from there
E50.
a bit of the procedure. Here we are, just going through the chicane, and then at the end we'll come to the roundabout and keep in the right hand lane, which during the day it's probably easier to see that the floor is marked with an orange line as opposed to a green line. Green line is go just straight through the port and out. That keeps to the left, and the orange line, which we may pick up in a minute, takes us to the right. You can barely see it underneath me now. Oh, you can see it there, look, on the roundabout a bit. Fuentes is coming round, but I'll beat him. Yeah, you can see him there, look, green and orange. So we follow orange and it will take us round into the Sivep compound, and then I'll show you what goes on from there, hopefully. One of ours on a bay, probably the lad that left just before me. So he'll be having a seal check. Yeah, so if for any reason you ended up coming up here and you didn't want to be here, you know, you're taking the wrong turn off the roundabout, just go up through this car park and double back round on yourself. You'll see where I end up parking, and it takes you back out onto the motorway anyway. But when you come in here, you'll often see these cars hanging about, and they'll sometimes come to you and collect the paperwork from you, and they sometimes won't, depending on which clearing house agent you're using. So otherwise, just pull up here and we'll take our paperwork into the customs office. Okay, hi everybody. The eagle-eyed among you will notice that this video has had to be stitched in because for some reason the last bit that I filmed coming into Sivep here, for some reason it didn't come out. So I'm back a couple of days later and I thought I'll just fill this bit in. In case you missed it, what I generally do is you make your way across to the buildings that you've driven past on the way in, and I write on the envelope all the details that are going to want, just a bit of a smiley face for them, so that when I take it in, they normally have to fill all those details in, and rather than them just asking me, they're all there for them. So what we do is hand this paperwork in, and then the rest of the video will make more sense to you, because they'll call me to the bay at the back of these buildings and do the seal check and whatever else they need to do. But yeah, initially just walk along this path through the door that you can see up ahead, and I'll probably have to stop filming when I get inside because I guess they won't like it. But let's see, hopefully it won't be too busy. We present ourselves at the windows. You'll see there's Sivep and Customs Douane there. There we go, all done. He gives me the little ticket with a number on and a reference. Tells you to go back, sit in the truck, which I'm going to do now. Then what they'll do is ring and tell me which bay to go on to around the other side, and the rest of the video should hopefully make sense, but there I am. Okay, so we're back in the truck. There's the little sticker ticket that they give you. They ask you how long you've got and if you need a break. Unfortunately, you have to tell them lies, because if you tell them you've got 2 hours and you have got 2 hours, they won't do anything about it. So yeah, always tell them you've got an hour when you've actually got 2. Now then, they don't let you park in here overnight, though quite often there is people parked up the top end, sort of at the back, round and up there. But if you think on what you can do with these guys, and I'm just talking to one fella, it's just happened to him. He's gone into the truck village in the middle of Calais there, in the middle of the Eurotunnel there, to park up, and they say it's full. But what happens is these guys at Sivep and the customs people book, I'm not sure if it's 10 or 20 spaces permanently every night. So if you turn up here and for any reason you're going to run out of time, or they can't do you quick enough or whatever, if you get them, they ring ahead and they'll say truck number so and so is coming round, he's to have one of our spaces, and the guys there will let you in and you'll be able to park even though they say it's full in one of their sort of pre-booked spaces. So that's always an option, because what they'll do now is they'll ring me and ask me to go onto a bay, normally bay 4. Don't open your doors, don't break the seal, nothing. All they want to do initially is a seal check. So you back onto the bay with your doors shut, and they'll look and check your seals are still intact. If they then want to look inside the trailer, they'll tell you, pull off the door, break the seals, open your doors, back onto the bay again. Then they'll take the goods off, check them, do whatever they want to do, and then they'll come and see you again. They'll tell you to pull off the bay, shut your doors, back onto the bay with your doors shut, and they'll reseal your trailer. They'll then tell you to come back up to the parking area and wait for your paperwork. Then they'll ring you and tell you your paperwork is ready in the office. You go back to the office where you've just been, pick up your paperwork, exit Sivep, and go on your merry way. So I'm just waiting for the phone call now, and when it comes I'll show you what we do next. But yeah, basically that's what we do. Okay, so they've drawn us down from where we were parked after an hour and 46 down onto the bays. As I said, all you do is back on the bay. He's checked the seal and he's now said, yeah, that's fine, back up to parking. So if I go left out of here, which is what I should do really, it's a bit of a tight bend round and it's fairly quiet, so I'll do a right and go back up here. There we go. So he's just brought my paperwork back, all good he says, and we're cleared to go. Prologue on this occasion is the customs agent that we've used to clear our documents, so I'm needing not to go back in the building. He's brought the envelope back to me, which is there. All good, we're good to go. So that's basically, very basically, Sivep in Calais. Yeah, and what we do then is make our way back along past the bays that we just backed onto, where Douane is back there. Just reverse there on the bays, look. That's us back to square one. Thanks very much for watching. I've picked up a load of new subscribers over the last couple of days. My last video just did really well. That's the Mont Blanc one. Thanks everybody so much for subscribing. It really does mean a lot. Please go and have a look at it. It is one of my favourites. It was a lovely trip. Really was nice. There's some great scenery and some lovely footage. But yeah, thanks very much everybody, and please keep watching.